What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Utah State, gave them all we can handle, but we just came up short. Again, the fourth quarter just did not go our way. But we're starting to see just a little bit of progress. As you could tell, Big Luke had his best game of the season. 34-40, 259 yards, a couple touchdowns, but it just wasn't enough. You got to keep going. We're halfway through the season. We're 0-6, but we're kicking off the second half of the schedule against 13th Boise State, the best team in our conference. Hopefully, several years down the road, we can take that mantle away from them. But they've won 4 in a row. They're really good at pretty much everything. Looks like they pass the ball a little bit better than they run the ball. I didn't scout them, but I've looked at their playbook enough over the years. They're just like your pro-style team, and I'm pretty sure they run a 4-3 defense. We can go to Sports Illustrated. We don't really need to look at anything other than the team information screens. We'll go down to the very bottom. Here we are. Big Luke, his touchdowns is getting closer to the interception number, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, with Barnett, he's running the ball a tad bit better. We're adding a little bit of just basic toss to some of the under center sets, but otherwise, we're doing more runs off PE reads if the opportunity is there. You look at our defense, our leading tackler is our strong safety. I'm pretty sure that's him. I just don't know my players well enough yet. There's so many of them, like 60 or so. It'll take me a while to get used to them all. But, of course, Barnett's leading in receptions, or leading in at least, I don't know if they go by yards or by receptions in terms of who the leading receiver is. My guess is probably the receptions. Either way, it is what it is. What you see there, we can check out Boise State. Looks like they got a quarterback out, but that's not their top quarterback. Zabransky is their top guy. And he's having a great season. 10 touchdowns, only 1 pick. And look at the defense. Is that one guy doing everything for him, leading the tackles, sacks, and interceptions? That's impressive. I can't remember the last time I've seen that. Either way, now the previous game was against Portland State, another FCS school like us. Hopefully we will not get beat by 45 today. Our goal is to do a lot better than that. We'll see how it goes. There's really nothing I need to change to the playbook. I'm okay with some of the changes I did make. I can look at them really quick. I'm happy with a couple extra gun sets I was put in there just to break up the monotony and give a little bit of variety to what we're doing mostly from the gun. It'll be a while before we can do a whole lot more under center stuff. I can't wait till I get to that because I like some of the West Coast concepts and some of these formations, but our offensive line just won't let us do that consistently. We'll get there one day. All right, let's get right into it. Of course, we don't have to bother with in-season recruiting. This would be another good game for somebody to get in trouble. Our bar is already pretty low as is. I think the last time somebody did get in trouble, we was able to suspend it for a couple more games, get that bar down next to nothing. Looks like nobody's in trouble. I think we got one guy out, and that's our halfback. Yeah, he's out for, this may be the last game he's out. It's either that or maybe 2 more games. I'm not quite sure. Thankfully, Barnett's been healthy, and we've been able to pretty much keep him on the field for the most part the entire time. This is our second televised game of the season outside of Oklahoma.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here, and with me, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso.
Pretty setting. Looks like good weather for some football.
Temperatures in the game tonight between the Idaho State Bengals.
Look at the wind. I don't know if that's going to affect us with our short passing, though. We'll find out.
Just about the middle of the season, and the great matchup we've got.
Man, if we could just somehow get one win this year, that'd be great.
And here come the Broncos.
I don't expect it to happen today, but you never know.
The Broncos are much too powerful to be stopped in this game. Kirk, what are your thoughts?
Boise State has a big-time.
Jared Zabransky, he was an awesome player back in the day. One of the several quarterbacks that done well at Boise when they had their big run, when they were relevant at least. And they're picking the Broncos, as expected. Go to the coin toss. We won it. I want the ball to start second half. And that wind is going pretty much in one direction. Okay. Let's check out their roster, see what we got to deal with. Zabransky's the impact quarterback. 74 speed. I don't expect him to run too much, though. Decent little halfbacks. Like we saw in the stats before, I expect him to throw the ball a little bit more than usual. They got several good little fullbacks. Wide receiver, just a good little group there. Impact tight end, 89 overall and 80 speed, 82 catch. That's a really good tight end. He's kind of small. I'm expecting him to get a few touches today. Offensive line, 92, 85, 78, 74, and 82. Like I said before, this is the best team in our conference. Look at the 4-3 defense, 78 and 82 on the ends. Good-looking defensive tackles for the conference. Looking at the linebackers, a really good middle linebacker. I expect him to get a few tackles today. Corner, 85, 76, and 76. An okay free safety, an okay strong safety. The backup is actually a little bit better than him. The kicker, pretty good, and a below-average punter. Okay, I think I know what we got to do.
We'll see how this game plays out as they get ready.
We'll do our high kick to kick things off. It's going to be maybe shorter than usual. No, what's that? Wow. Oh, yeah, the wind's going to help us some.
Fields it at the 26.
Forgot about that. They're going 5 wide. We'll go nickel quarters.
For those of you tuning in, you get to see a great example of how the quarterback position is played. This guy is a very special player.
And that's definitely the right term.
Oh, man. I got way ahead of it. Looks like they're going to get the first down. Keep throwing that pass. I'll pick that off eventually. Go with another spread set. We'll just stick with the same play.
1st and 10. Ball on the 45. The defensive backs moving in.
Looks like they are going back to 5 wide. Let's do some shifting, see if that helps anything.
They'll throw on 1st down.
Yeah. Okay, well, at least we got the tackle.
Down in the backfield. Nothing gained on the play.
Now they're going to a bigger set. Let's just stick with quarters.
Look at how dominant they've been on defense.
Well, I'll tell you, as an offense, you've been pretty successful if you can even sniff the end zone against these guys. Whoa,
I don't know if I need to scrunch up my offensive line. Looks like I don't have to for this one.
He's on the run. Good move.
1st down there. Toss play.
And he's going to have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job there.
I'm going to stick with quarters again, though. I think they're going to pass.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage.
Let's crunch him up a little bit. Don't know if... Oh, play action. Oh, he's wide open on the right side.
Wants to throw outside. And it's a fullback.
Another 1st down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
We can try. Now they're going 5 wide. Never mind.
Offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine
We'll spread it ourselves. We can't go dime. We don't have the bodies for it. About nickel's all we can do at this point.
Steps up in the pocket.
A bad throw. They're going here. They're going 2 tight ends. I'm just going to keep everything in front of us. If it takes them 15 plays to get down the field, and so be it. That's just more chances for them to mess up. At least that's what I tell myself.
Back to pass. He steps up, looking.
Oh, he's wide open. Yeah, just nothing you can do about that. And we got a player hurt. Oh.
Yeah, he's definitely in a lot of pain down there. You really hate
that ain't good. That's a bad sign. And we'll just go with an all-out blitz.
Boise State.
I can't go goal line. I don't have the bodies for it. They'll probably go for that wide receiver reverse play. Nope, they're going to pass. It's a good hit there. Just delaying the inevitable.
The defensive backs moving in closer.
Don't know if that's going to change anything.
He drops back. Goes to the end
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Boise State.
Well, that went about as expected. It took them 2 minutes to get down the field to do it. If they keep throwing to the short stuff, maybe I can get an interception or 2. So I had the same suggestion from a few people saying, hey, I may want to sim the rest of the season because very good chance I'm not going to win a game, but oh, he missed it.
And he missed it.
I like the idea. I'm not a big fan of semi-games, but I understand where the idea comes from. The big thing is I don't want to give up reps. Reps for me to figure out a couple things.
Kicks it off.
Maybe I can find a play or two. This is where you start getting pretty creative on things, and maybe you find something that you didn't know of before. So I don't mind playing them. It'll be a struggle, but that's okay. Let's put in our sub packages. I'll start off with the West Coast play. Out for 6 weeks. That's what we needed. Don't even know who you are. Defensive, he's our starting left end. Our right end, Galloway. Let's do that. So Galloway's our backup on both sides. It's going to be a nightmare regardless. Let's put Smalls here. Just make sure. Well, that stinks. The last thing the worst team in the country needs is an injury.
They'll work from the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking.
Get a few yards there. We're on the
maybe 3 yards that time on the pass.
Right hash. Let's go P. Reed. We're going man for 3. I am going to be running a ton of clock. Everybody and their brother is in the box, so we're definitely going to throw this. This will go to Barnett or to Simmons. Or maybe to Lacey. If they go cover 0, I'd love that. This is the perfect game to really take a chance on some things.
He's looking for his man. Complete. He's got an opening. He jukes.
We'll go here to Barnett to pick up the first. We can stay with some RPOs. Do the one from Types. They're going zone dime. That chef deputy is going to keep me from running it. I'll definitely just throw this. We'll keep it simple, go to Barnett. I have a center beater, but it may be our best interest to go here, get a few yards.
Brings him down. A pickup of about 3.
Get 3 yards there. Let's go to one of our base plays. Let's go to curls. We're going zone.
On the 35-yard line.
What I can do is create a center beater with Okabor because that post rout's not very useful against zone from this angle. So let's go to Okabor or Lacey. Get that clock down to a few seconds. Then after, well, we'll see if we can get the first down here.
Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Complete.
Good little play there. Pick up the first down. So we're moving the ball. We're on the right hash. Let's go. Let's do a run and shoot play. Let's go slot seams. They're going zone. So what I want to experiment with, I rarely do this, is, you know, when you got a little halfback out, I always keep it there. 9 times out of 10, he can get through the left guard and left tackle, but sometimes he can't. What worries me is the depth of the route. As such, it was okay. It was kind of deep. What helped is that they were blitzing from that side, so there was nobody over there to defend them. That's what worries me, is normally a corner will be like sitting right here, and I don't think moving him out to the slot will help a lot. It helped that he didn't get bogged down by the offensive line. But in that case, it actually worked out, but I'm still a little hesitant trying that every single time. So it's 2nd and 2. Let me think here. Let's go. Let's do another pass play. I want to go with this clear out all. We're going man dime.
Ball right around midfield.
Blue or Simmons?
The Bengals line up with
the clock is going. Let's see what happens here.
Defense looking for his first incompletion this
And it's good defense. Very fortunate. Oh, we got, dang it. Ooh, very fortunate. That was my fault for that fumble. I probably didn't need to spin there. I mean, we got the first. So it's 3rd and 1. Let's just go back to P. Reed. We're going man dime. Oh, gosh, I would love to run it here. This is actually... Let's just take a chance with the run, and it's going to work out. Just don't fumble it. And that's the end of the quarter, should be.
Excellent job there, Brad.
Well, I'm okay with what happened so far. At least we're moving the ball a tad. I want to go under center and try something, but let's do quick slants. They're going man dime.
This is the 7th play of this drive.
I am going to leave it as is, and
Barnett is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball
we'll go to
in his hand.
Barnett.
Complete. Jakes on the tackle.
Get the first down. Now, I'm pretty sure the free safety, I could use my telestrator. I'm pretty sure the free safety was on him, so he's got a whole lot of grass, bluegrass, to say the least, to go after Barnett. And it turns out that was the case. So he had a whole lot of room to work with. Plus, he got bogged down by the little slant, little pick plate to pick up the first down.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
So Barnett's touching the ball a whole lot, which I'm okay with. He's our impact guy.
Offensive line protected just long enough for him
Let's
to
go back to
find his
P.
target.
Reed from
And when you
trips.
combine
They're
the
going
two,
zone
it'll be a
nickel.
First down 9 out of 10 times.
This we'll keep this safe. I've been having some trouble with this against zone lately. This is going to go to Lacey. Hopefully my line can hold long enough to where that defense, that corner can back up a little bit more. We'll see what happens here.
Looks, throws this one out.
And it just came off his hands.
Oh, he could have had a big
It's going
reception that time.
10.
Just let that one get away from his vision.
Let's go
just for a
curls
split
again.
second.
We'll flip it this time. We're going zone.
Ball on the 25. Trying to
The
change
clock is
play.
stopped.
Drops back to pass. Looking. Over the
First
middle.
down, yeah.
With a
This is why I
touchdown.
like doing the West Coast stuff. You can attack all these little parts of the field. Okay, let's back up a little here. We're going zone. I have a flat route right here, and I got this guy. I done a little hot route just to get a little center beater right here. So when you snap the ball, look what happens. Look at this huge hole right here. So I'm just waiting for him to cut across to get into that hole a little bit. And I almost got sacked. Both of my tackles got beat pretty badly. But I got it off just in time. But look at that, wide open over the middle. First down. That's the fun part of the West Coast, for me at least, is making that little play right there.
Way to look
So
at
we
him.
are on the right hash.
Sure was. He displayed some
13-yard
great
line.
hands there.
Let's
Now we're
go.
looking at a first down.
I don't mind doing a screen on the first down, so let's try it. They're going
First and
zone.
10. This is the 10th play of this drive.
We're going
Number 13.
to move Barnett up a
Receivers
little.
lined up here.
And we're going to go to Okabor.
They'll throw on first down.
Just nobody blocked right there.
And they make the stop.
Simmons
They
didn't
go to the
block
air, pick
anybody.
up a couple.
So we are on the right hash again. We can try. Let's do curls from here, but we're not going to flip it.
11
Okay,
yards
they're
out.
going nickel. They're going man. So I'm going to try to blast this to Lacey.
Number 13 lines up in the
Hopefully this will
shotgun.
work. Either that free safety or that linebacker is on him.
He drops back. Throw short, and it's caught.
And we got some positive yards.
Down. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're
Third
right.
and
That was a good
4.
job
We
of
will
getting that
stay
pass
here,
complete.
and we're going to go back to
Positive
quick
yards.
slants.
This offense
They're going man,
had a rough time getting points.
and they're going nickel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to motion my slot receiver over here.
This
That's
impact
going to
quarterback will love
force
nothing more than to
either
have the
that
ball
free
in his
safety
hands
or that
on
linebacker who just moved to cover Barnett. At least that's the plan. We'll get this clock down a little bit. High snap,
And here's a quick
but we're going to get the touchdown. Great drive. That's what you are going to see when this offense is really successful. A drive like that, just right down the field, methodical. Now, when I get better players, I'll be able to go under center a little bit more. It won't have to be all shotgun. But that's your prototypical spread coast type of drive right there. So when it's working, it's a whole lot of fun. And we may get our lead. One lead for the first time. Maybe the only time today. And there you go.
Tacks on the extra point.
Take a picture.
Pontiac drive summary to
That may be the last time we'll see it, but hey, let's just keep playing good, and who knows. Back to defense we go. I'm just going to try to, again, do what I've done last time. force them down the field 100, 20 plays if needed. Maybe that'll force a turnover.
Number 86 calls for the fair catch. And
Not the
they make
best kick in the world. I forgot that
41.
wind is going to affect that. They're going too wide. I'm going to go quarters at a 3-4.
This drive at the 42. The Bronco line up in an I formation.
Let's do that. See what happens. Going to run. Had to go over to make the tackle.
He's taken down. 8 yards. On the
8
pickup.
yards. They got a hanging tight end. We can try a zone blitz.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 50. From the gun.
I'm going to occupy this tackle if I can. And they went with the run play.
Down. And that was a nice
I probably should have
run.
known since they was close to getting a first down.
Offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also,
Going 5 wide. We'll go quarters. We'll spread it out ourselves a little bit.
You got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
I got a lot of field to cover.
They'll throw on first down. He's looking. He'll dump this one off.
Just a bunch of little hitches.
And they make the stop.
And now they got a player
Player
hurt.
on the field.
Looked like he got hit in the head.
I can't even pronounce that guy's name. I'm going to stay in the same
It's first
formation
and
and
10.
play.
Ball on the 26-yard line. The Bronco have 5 receivers on this play. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket.
Oh, somebody make a play except for that guy in blue.
It's
Oh, he
deflected.
caught it. I had somebody mention something the last couple of games, and it never occurred to me. You know, our best player on defense, our second best player, is Clark. He's 84 overall as a defensive end, but he's not doing anything this year. Somebody asked if he would do okay at left or outside linebacker. The problem is he doesn't. If you notice here, if I moved him to left outside linebacker, his awareness would drop significantly. Everything else kind of stays the same, but he goes down to a 59 overall compared to where he's at now at 80. That's why I don't move him to outside linebacker. That kind of answers your question. Now, what we may be able to do is possibly move him to outside linebacker in the offseason. I don't know if that's going to work. I've never moved a defensive end to outside linebacker, but it may possibly work. We can try that down the road. So where are we? It is 2nd and 10. They're going with a bigger set.
2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. This is when the impact player.
Let's do
tight end
that.
can make plays.
We're going with the Twins look.
Drops back to pass. He steps up, looks. Wants to throw
Great
outside.
defense. Well, I guess it wasn't
And
really
it's
in the way.
incomplete. He
A little bit of a
overshot
bad
his
throw.
receiver by a mile.
It's 3rd and 10.
Pull back on those
We're going to go
razors.
cloud.
we knew this guy had a strong arm, but that was ridiculous.
And I'm going to go after this guy if I
It's 3rd down
can.
and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The linebacker
We're going to
shifts
spy
over.
our,
Steps up.
just in case that guy decides to run. Make a play. Safety.
Oh, boy.
Force a field goal. Kick a field goal. We'll go field goal safe man.
Interception, but I'm sure they'll
That's good
settle for the
defense.
incompletion. It still was a good play.
We will.
Trying to take the lead here. It's up,
Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Nope.
and it sails through the upper.
So we're down 2. We got 2 minutes to go. Our offense, I don't know if... the one drive we've had so far, it went well. The problem is, it's kind of hard to
Return on this one.
hurry up in these types of situations. You don't have the talent to do so. We'll find out. Let's see how this goes.
I'm not sure
That's probably
when
coming
it was
back.
thrown. Let's find out.
That is clipping. That is true. On the 10-yard. So we got 90 yards to go. So our goal here,
Way back.
to be honest, I want to score.
Behind like that, or it's
We can try it. But I'm also going to run clock. I don't want them to have a late touchdown before half. So they're going zone here. Now, I'm going to leave Barnett as is.
State comes out in the shotgun. He's
Think
looking.
it.
Rolls to the left. Throws back across the
At least we stayed in bounds.
And they hit him in
Just
the
a bad
backfield.
play all around.
Nothing gained on the play.
The entire offensive line, the halfback got bogged down again. I should have threw it right there, and I didn't. And I was running for my life. Very fortunate we lost yardage. I'm surprised. I mean, it could have gotten worse. We actually didn't lose any. We're going to let that clock run. We're still on the right hash. So let's just go P. Reed.
In 2nd down,
Zone
10 to
nickel.
go. Ball on their own 10.
This play hasn't worked well for us yet. I like to try to give this to Lacey.
They line up with trips to
I'm
the
not
line.
going to try to hurry up and get down the field. Again, our offense just isn't good enough. We get the ball started second half. So if we can somehow get these last minute and a half down, maybe get close to midfield, then maybe we can try something after that.
Looks, short toss.
Terrible throw.
Incomplete
Golly.
pass.
Come on, Lacey.
He had his wide
So what I'm going
out,
to do
but he
here is
couldn't
run the ball.
Misses,
3rd and
it's
10. I have no faith in us
That's
trying to
something he's been
convert
working
that.
very hard with his coach on.
So I am going to go with a run play.
Third down
Force a
and 10.
timeout.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
They are going zone, and they're shifting that way.
Number 13 with 4 wide
We can
receivers.
probably go to our left. Go back over,
They'll run the option. Laterals back.
and we lost yardage. Just nothing happened with it.
Boise State takes
So
the timeout.
we're giving them plenty of time to score, but I didn't know what else to do in that situation. I didn't want to get an incompletion or worse, an interception. So we are going to go tight punt. Pray that this doesn't get blocked.
The Bengals are lining up to punt it away. Johnson punts
And they
it,
got,
didn't get much
yeah,
distance
just
out.
amazing field position. But I don't know what else to do, to be honest.
He hauls it in.
And that's going to be on us. I think we've shoved into that guy.
Personal foul. Kick catching interference on the kicking team.
So now they're on the 14-yard line.
Half the distance from the spot of the foul. First down.
Well, so much for trying to stop them
First and
before
10,
half.
Inside the 20. Boise State
Maybe we can get
lines up with
lucky
3
here.
receivers. They'll throw on first down.
Nobody's
Throws to the
open.
right, throws it out there.
Touchdown.
Big opening.
Fumble.
Loses the football.
Oh, what a gift. Wow. How lucky can you get? That's what we needed, just something like that to happen.
That was a nice play.
So we're at midfield.
Better myself, guys.
We can try. Our right tackle is back after a couple days off, or a couple games off. We can try deep cross up. This may be Lacey's first catch of the day.
With 3 receivers bunch. He drops back, looking.
And a sack.
And he's gonna
High
be
snap.
for a loss.
Destroyed it, everything. That gave me no hope after that. Then the right tackle got beat, and I should have just threw that over there, but it's just a bad play. So
Came free there.
they are letting the clock run, so we're going to let them do the same.
It was all over him, Kirk. He wasn't letting the quarterback get anywhere.
Let's do slam. I have
And long
no faith in this work. I think everybody's going to get pushed back. I'm just trying to think of a basic handoff run.
Number 13 has 4 receivers lined up here.
Oh, I probably should have took a knee. I didn't think of that. I forgot about that. Hopefully we don't fumble it here. I just want to go to half.
They go with the
I had to
run.
bounce that to the outside.
Some open field. And he's taken down.
And we're going to let that clock roll. We're just going to let it do its thing. All right, end of the half.
Guys, when
We're
in
down
practice
2.
this
I mean, it could be
week, I got
worse.
the feeling that they
I felt like we
might
played
run a little
okay.
huddle. In fact, here it comes.
6 DBs in the lineup.
This next drive, we have to, in the third quarter, we have to go down the field and get a score if we can. We can actually check out some stats. I think there's some
And we've
worth
reached
looking at.
halftime here.
We go to stats. We only have 87 total yards, but our passing game is doing okay, completion-wise, and we're winning the turnover battle. The rest of it, there's just not a whole lot to see there. Let's get back into it.
Second half just about set to get underway as the teams line up for the kick. He hits a booming.
That is a kick and a half. We're going to let that one go.
And it goes into the end zone.
We're in the middle of the
For a
field, but
touchdown.
what I want to try to do is,
Take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
let's try another screen.
They'll set up shop at the 20.
Let's go. We'll have to go back over here.
Boise State has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set.
And not bad. You get about 5 yards.
He looks to be hurt down there.
And we got a player hurt. It's a chest injury. I don't think it'll be that big of a deal. We'll definitely have to go 4 wide for a while. Let's go P. Read from tight again.
It's second
We're
down,
going
4 to
man
go.
nickel.
Ball on the 26.
I think I still may
Number
throw
13 with
this.
4 wide receivers.
We're going to bounce this quickly to Barnett. Unless they go cover 0. I don't know if we can get there quick enough. No, they're going cover 1.
Lofts this one out to the left.
Just terrible
Barnett
throw.
dumps it.
Golly. 3rd and 4. We'll go curls.
3rd down and 4 coming
That's
up
good
on
that they're going man.
Ball on their own 26.
I'm probably leave it as is.
They come out with 4 wide out. And here's a
Then we'll go to Barnett, and we didn't get it. Ah, man. Now, I'm going to go for this.
Bring up 4th down.
Just a great job by the defense. These guys are disguising their defense.
I would rather go
so
for it,
well, they're
and
confusing the quarterback and the offensive
I am
line.
going to go with... no, we better not. Let's do P. Reed. I feel a little bit comfortable with that. Okabor's out for 3 weeks. That's great. So now I don't know if I can go
If anyone can force
5
a
wide
turnover
anymore.
right
I don't
now,
even have the wide receivers to go 5. Like, we're the last team that needs injuries, you know? But, yeah, I can't go 5 wide. I only have 5 wide receivers, and he is out. So, I can't do 5 wide. Well, technically, I can. I'm putting our halfback in as our 5th guy. So, never mind. We can still do every bit of that. Never mind. May not be as potent. Now, what worries me is they're going man here. Sack. Look at this. Look at the perfect defense. Right tackle had no chance whatsoever. But I felt the need to go for it because, I mean, what else are we going to do?
They don't get the 1st down, and I bet they'd love to have that one back.
I think the right call there would have been to punt the ball. You're not out of this game. Why jeopardize your chances by going for it?
I disagree,
Boise
Kurt.
State lines up in a double
We don't have
tight
much chance with anything unless we got to get super lucky.
back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking.
Wide
He's
open.
going left.
I guess that was my guy. I just...
Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
They look to be in sync right now. They're both reading the defense properly, and the result is a nice game.
The Bronco come out in a bunch formation. Drops back to pass. Across the middle.
Wide open. 6 touch. Well, almost a touchdown. And here's where they make their run.
They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first
Unless we
down.
just get super lucky and they fumble it again.
He drops back. He steps up.
All day to throw. And that guy just stood there. He just stood there and watched it.
As a quarterback, you like the tight
Oh, well.
inside the
That was fun while it lasted, so we'll just try to do our best to run clock and
just drill it in there.
try not to get anybody else hurt. That's what worries me at this point is just injuries. And another
And he
shank.
Missed it. He missed the extra point. Let's take a glance now at the
So if we
48
somehow
yard line.
score, we can tie it up with a 2-point conversion. I don't
Boise State is ready
have
to
much.
kick it away.
I don't know. We'll worry about that when we get there.
Here's the kick.
Another humongous kick. Simmons is so
Simmons
slow though.
Fields it in the end zone.
Right hash, we can try.
In their last series, they opted to try.
We haven't got to do much from Ace
They came up short.
for obvious reasons, but they're going man here.
19. And the impact line
Going
backer
2
is
wide.
Looking.
Or
He's
pair
going
of lads. That should have been picked off. That, I mean, their corner done the same thing ours did. Just stared at it.
But the offensive line protected.
That should have been picked off, but that's okay.
And when
Hit
you
for Tad, I
combine the
guess.
two, it'll be a first down.
So we're
not
on the
even
left
10
hash now. We can go back. Let's go quick slants.
First and 10.
Man dime.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
That shift may not help us a whole lot, but what I'm going to try to do is
Idaho
the
State
clock is
lines up
running.
in a
We'll let it do
shotgun
its
set.
thing. I'm going to motion. I don't know if this swing route's going to work well with me motioning Barnett out.
They'll throw on first down.
It helped that that guy got stuck on the corner
He tries
or on the
to stiff
receiver.
arm. Jones.
The strong safety covered me, but he got stuck a little bit on that little pick route.
Way to look it in.
So we got the first.
Sure was. He just
Right
played some
hash
great
again.
hands
Let's
there. Now
go.
we're looking at a first down.
I am. Let's go halfback out. We haven't called this today. They're going man.
Ball on the 45.
Can Big Luke make this throw? It's going to be tough.
Going with the shotgun here.
I probably don't need to have my #1 man beater as out routes. I just don't know if he can handle it.
He's looking. Throws it to the
Great
outside.
catch.
Finds his receiver.
Not the best throw, but we got yardage. We got 9 of it, actually.
It's a real gun for an arm.
Let's go back to P. Reed.
Sized up to play well, and it gets the ball out
Man
of
nickel.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 36.
Now, for here, what I can do, I'm going to put Lacey
Idaho
over
State
here.
comes out in the shotgun.
Make that an out route. Make that a little bit easier of a man beater, just in case. Let's go ahead and snap it.
Looks. He's going right.
Good defense. Just threw it a little bit behind him.
By the wideout.
3rd and 1. Let's go back to P. Reed. We'll do it from trips this time. They're going zone. I'm just going to throw this to Barnett. Hopefully we can get the first. The clock is stopped.
Eagles come out in the shotgun. He unloads it. And it's caught.
First down. Good deal.
Has some daylight.
That was a good
And
hit.
he is drilled.
We got the first at least. We're on the 27. We can go. Well, let's go. Let me look here. It's been a while since I've looked at this formation. Clear out's more right hash. Let's go mid attack. We'll flip it.
It's 1st and 10.
They're going man,
27.
and they're bringing heat. This will either go to Simmons or Rodriguez.
They'll work
I
from
think
the
they may go be
shotgun.
going cover 0. We'll see. Nope, they're going cover 1.
First down. Looking. He tosses it
And we got some yardage there.
footsteps and makes
That's
the
basically a
catch.
halfback angle from ace spread, but from gun tight, obviously. Right hash. Let's go back to wide receiver curls. They're going zone.
And this is the 7th play of the current drive.
Since they're going zone, what I may do,
They're
let's just
changing the
flip it.
play.
I don't even know who Win is. Win, I don't even think he's a wide receiver. We're going to leave it as is, though. I don't have enough time.
Bad snap.
And a sack. Left tackle, high snap, plus left tackle with just a bad beat led to a bad play.
Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts
3rd and
with the
forever.
I don't care how good the receivers are or how explosive
Big
the running
Luke is
backs
about to pass out.
If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback
Oh,
can make
gosh,
some
I don't know what to
plays
call,
for
to be
you if you
honest.
Give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
Let's go wide receiver under.
The offense
They're going
faces
man.
another
We may have a
3rd down
chance
as they
here.
line it up. Idaho State sets up with 4 receivers. Back to pass.
Oh,
Goes
no,
off his
that was
back
terrible.
foot. He's right there
What
for
was the, I picked the,
interception.
did I
Barnett with a takedown.
I think he hit the wrong button. And we got another player hurt. What's going on? We don't have enough players. Gosh, what a disastrous season. Let me go back and look at this. I think I pressed the wrong button or something. No, I pressed the wrong. I went to that guy. I was supposed to go to this guy. Dang it, I'm an idiot. I pressed the wrong button. No wonder. Man, we could have used that drive for a touchdown. That was my fault. Pressed the wrong button.
The
It
Broncos
happens.
line up with 2 tight ends.
I mean, how many players are going to get in
Throws. Caught. And he's tackled.
and a face
This one
mask?
might
It
be
just
coming
things are
back,
just getting
folks.
better, aren't they?
Check out the penalty.
Personal foul.
Of course.
On the defense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
Well, the offense is helped out by that defensive penalty.
Don't know if this will help. We'll try
Easy way
blitz.
to pick up yards.
This play hasn't worked at all this year.
The Broncos line up in an I formation. Gets the
Play
ball.
action.
Faked it. He lobs it out to the left side. Here he goes.
Picked up 5 yards
Knocked out of
there.
bounds. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting
go
that
back to
pass
quarters.
completed for positive yardage.
The defense comes up tight on
We
the
got
cover.
more yards than they do, but it doesn't matter on the scoreboard.
They go with the option.
Option. Oh, there he goes. Pick up the
Williams
first.
brings him down. He kept it himself and picked up a good-looking first down.
Another reason why I love the option. Just when you think he's going to pitch it,
And we got another player out for several weeks. I mean,
No question, Coach. Great execution.
we're the
and
last
good
team on the
decision
planet
there
that
by
needs
the quarterback.
injuries, but it is what it is. All right,
Well, that brings
one
us
more
to the
quarter
end
to
of the
go.
quarter, and at the end of 3, our score: Boise State 15, Idaho State 7. Boise.
I got to go check who that is. Do I have to make an adjustment? I mean, does it matter? Let's go injury report. Look at this, all in one game. It's a left guard. I mean, offensive linemen never get hurt in this game, except this team. Just Just more nonsense, all it is. Left guard, of course, he's one of our better players on the line. Just nothing you can do. Except you grin and bear it, you sit there and you take it.
He drops back, steps up, he's looking.
Wide open, I guess that was my guy, but I had no chance going in there and getting him.
And they make the stop.
I like the defense that was called. They just
Our
couldn't make the
defense looks
play on
like they're
the ball.
doing their job, but we all kind of know they're not.
Bad defense, the offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
Back to quarters, maybe.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old
I think
Spice
they're going to
Red Zone,
throw.
when performance matters the most. Drops back to pass. Lets it go. Complete.
Dang it.
He has some room. Touchdown, Boise State.
And here comes the run, so I'm going to just try my best to not get killed.
He was the best of the bunch if you'd ask me. Great throw, great catch.
Just try to sustain drives, not do anything stupid, and see if we can get out of here with no more injuries. That's what worries me. I don't know. We're just dropping players.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth, the score, Boise State 22, Idaho State 7. Boise State.
Let's keep working on the offense.
He puts it deep downfield.
Let's see if Barnett can muster up something here.
Fields it in the end zone.
Not a thing.
Defense won the last match. They were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time?
Let's do a basic run. Let's see if we can just get him to the outside. I don't zone dime, and of course they're spreading out.
Idaho State in a 4-wide set.
Look at that perfect defense. I mean, like, everybody was just like sitting here, just like, come on, we're ready to tackle you.
A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuff.
Let's just stay under center. Go cross. We're going man, dime.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
I got a couple options here. Now, one thing I want to try to do a little old school run and shoot.
With 4
We're
receivers.
going to bring this guy over. Then maybe bring in everybody. Let's see what happens here.
Back to
Nope,
pass.
they're going to do that.
Looks. Down
Almost
middle.
intercepted. That was terrible. Of course, they were in a spy. That's why it didn't work. Normally, he had a good beat on him. I should have went to the out. My bad.
Poor decision to throw it into such tight coverage.
3rd and 10. Clock is stopped. That's exactly what we wanted. Let's just go. Let's just stay under center. Might as well.
3rd down and 10.
We're going man.
Ball on the 19. The Bengals line up
One
the
high,
goal line.
and dang it. Well, I didn't mean to do that.
And down
A sack. At least if we're running clock.
had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
It didn't matter what I would call there. It just wouldn't make a difference.
If they don't start
So
picking up
back
everybody,
to
then this
our
offense
normal
is
grind.
pretty sore in the
It was
morning.
fun while it lasted.
Sure.
I tried to make it entertaining for a half, but I just couldn't do it. Couldn't sustain it.
Idaho State lining up the punt.
So hopefully we don't get by 30. We're only down 15. Just trying to run as much clock as possible. And this is a terrible kick.
Didn't get all of that one. Jones calls for the fair catch. Passing wasn't much of a problem the last time this offense had the ball as they were able to get it in for
They're going with a
6.
humongous set. I guess we'll go with
Excellent
do the
field
same
position to
thing. I
start
don't
the
know.
drive. They come out in a goal line set. Little handoff.
There he goes. He's got he had a lot of room right here.
Short little game there.
Look at
Trying to
that. All
keep
that grass through that
clock
hole.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off
And
the
they're
field.
sticking with a huge set for whatever reason. I guess they're just trying to run clock.
It's
So we'll
second
stay
down,
in
8 to
man
go.
as well.
Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set.
At least they're running clock too.
On the ground with the tailback.
And I was able to make the tackle.
And not too much there on that run.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
They may actually run it still, but we'll go
Now it's 3rd and
cloud
6 coming up.
anyways.
Ball on the 33. And they have 3 bunched. There's the play fake. Looking. He's rolling.
He's
right.
wide open. Wide
He's
open.
going right.
Oh,
And
I
they
think he
couldn't
got out of
hook up
bounds.
on that one. He let his wide receiver
Barely got out of
too far
bounds.
to the
So they're
outside.
going to kick
They
a
just had
field
to pull
goal.
The string a little bit more there.
Is the wind to their back or not? I'm not really sure.
Number 42 lined up for the field goal. He's going to need some distance on this one. He gets it up, and it's
He's
long
got
enough.
more than enough.
And it splits the upright. Here's the Pontiac drive.
Well, the defense done their part.
For the soul.
Still gave up points. So right now my goal is to try to use up as much clock as possible so we can get out of here.
He kicks it.
Somebody block for me.
Fields it in the end zone.
Just
This could be a
face mask. At least something positive went our way this half.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense.
5-yarder.
5-yard penalty. First down.
He got a hand on his face
We
mask,
can go
but
back.
no in time.
Let's get back on in the gun. Go P. Reed. They're going zone.
Shot at the 26. The Bengals set up in the gun. Steps up in
I had to
the
get that
pocket.
one
He
off. I was
lines
fixing to get sacked. And it bounced off his head. Of course it did. I'm going to pass. If we can complete some passes, then we can run a clock. They're going man dime. I'll just throw this to Barnett. I'm going to leave it as is. High snap again.
Here's a quick throw.
Just don't fumble it.
Breaks one. He breaks the second tackle. Hall brings him down.
Let's go.
I'm
gonna stick with the same thing. We're gonna go curls. We're going zone. Can we get this to Rodriguez for the first down?
Play by the running back as well.
I can do a hot route to get Lacey over the middle, possible. Just get this first down. Maybe we can get out of here only down 18.
Drops back to pass. He's looking. Short toss.
First down.
Complete.
Good.
Jones.
I think the clock stopped, though, so what we can do
Is close. I wasn't sure where they were
is...
the football.
I think he just barely got
Let's
it.
do
That's a
QB
great
choice.
job
Let's just
by
hand it
both
off.
quarterback and receiver
Zone
to keep
nickel.
this drive alive.
The clock is going. That's good.
First and 10. Ball on their own 38.
We can have a little run and shoot thing going on here.
The shotgun.
And if we somehow get to midfield, like right before the game ends, I'm not going to do a Hail Mary. We all know what happened last time. That happened.
Right side.
Just
Hall
barely
brings
2
him
yards
down.
there.
How about that call in this situation, guys?
No, not a good one. Let me tell you why. Here's a situation where you want to score and score quickly. That play didn't go anywhere, but it also hurt them.
Let's do
in
off
terms
tackle.
of
It's a little
lost
quicker.
time.
It's second down and 9 to go.
We're
And
going
this is the
nickel.
fifth play of the current drive.
The problem is you got to hope the blocking's decent. That zone blocking, that slant blocking doesn't work all that well in this game. But we'll give it a shot. But I think Barnett gets off the mesh a little quicker than he would off of QB choice. A little quicker, but it didn't make a difference. Our entire left side of the line got pushed back. And that's why we can't do much on offense this year. Just our offensive line just not going to let us.
Oh, man.
That shows you how important an offensive line is. So it's 3rd and 12. I want to continue to run clock.
And put somebody on their back, it really sends a message.
So let's just do a run play.
The defense will try to stop this third down.
Hopefully they won't
Unsuccessful the first time on this drive.
Call a timeout. We can do another little old school run and shoot stuff here. Bring a guy over. Get a weird look on the far left.
Option to the right, and now he pitches it. Juke move, and now he's got room to run.
4 seconds, 3, good. They're not going to call a timeout. All right, game over. Hey, it wasn't a blowout per se. It just, unfortunately, the second half just didn't go our way. It was just abysmal like it has been pretty much all season. First half was great. We can check out some stats. I don't think there'll be anything to see.
And our final count, Boise State 25, Idaho State 7.
Ended up with 154 yards. Passing game, it looked okay, even though we're barely getting 5 yards at a time, if that. Just running the ball, it's just, we can't. Our offensive line just won't let us. By far the most sacks we've had all year. They just, bad opportune times that just didn't help us. We can check out the individual. I don't know if there'll be much to see here again. Big Luke, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. The 1 interception, I'll take full blame on that one. Barnett had a 3.8 average on the ground, but, you know, it's good to see Barnett touch the ball out a lot. Lacey got 3 touches. He could have had a couple more if he didn't drop that one. But we got to see several guys touch the ball. The problem is injuries. We lost, what, a fifth of our starting lineup today due to injury. It just, you know, what do you do? Thankfully, it's not that huge of a drop-off between our first and second string. I mean, like, everybody in our first string is 56 overall or around through there, while our second string is everybody's in the 40s. Okay, next up, we got Hawaii. We may have a chance here. I don't know what to, you know, it'll be 2 pass-happy teams. I mean, anything's possible. Now, it will be a few days before I post a Dynasty video. I got a couple things cooked up for a new series of some sort, a new type of video I think you all will enjoy. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping to post that on Thursday. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.